Facebook is launching a new gaming app, specifically a game streaming app, to compete, at least in theory, with Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. This is maybe not surprising, but certainly interesting. Facebook, of course, has always been, a factor in the games industry. They used to be a huge gaming presence, competing with the likes of Kongregate and stuff, right up until the bottom dropped out of the browser gaming market. Although, you still see, there are still folks playing those Mafia, the farm games on Facebook occasionally, but that whole universe on the Facebook platform has gone way down, if my newsfeed notifications are any indication. But the way that they have differentiated themselves with this app is specifically that it's designed to let you easily stream mobile games, which is very interesting. You can presumably you can do PC stuff as well, but mobile gaming with this feature they're calling Go Live seems to be their big play, which to me sounds like a play specifically for Asian markets, like Japan, stuff like that. Mobile gaming is huge in the States too, but I don't know that the streamable mobile games are really the ones that do well here. I guess there's a few, but I don't know if this is really the audience for it. The interesting thing about this as well is that the New York Times reported that Facebook had been planning to make this announcement in June, or at least to release the app in June, but they actually pushed it forward because of the lockdown, which is interesting. I think this is the first example we've seen of a company doing that, but I imagine it won't be the last. And the other thing that's interesting, of course, is that this app is doomed. I think we can agree. Let's keep in mind that Mixer, all the money that Microsoft put into getting all those people to come over to Mixer, in many cases, it did not dramatically increase the success of Mixer. And in some cases, those streamers that came over actually lost. Like, their audience did not follow them. They just found new people to follow on Twitch. Frankly, I'm surprised that Facebook isn't just doing some kind of a Mixer thing. Facebook and Microsoft have kind of been bosom buddies for a long time. I think Bing powers Facebook search. There's all these there's these ways in which Microsoft and Facebook really get along. I'm surprised that Facebook isn't building off their platform. At the same time, however, Facebook has, in my opinion, and it's not a super educated opinion, I don't follow the tech industry, but Microsoft has this pattern of jumping into established markets, right? Like, them launching Mixer was the least surprising thing in the world, and the fact that it's not doing very well at all. I mean, whatever. 300 million hours watched, that's great, but it's, you can look at the chart for yourself. But that's what Microsoft does. They do Bing, they do they always hop in and try to compete with an entrenched, established foe. Like, they go specifically for the market where there's no opportunity to compete, and they try to compete. They go against Apple and Android with the mobile, they go against Twitch with Mixer, they go against Google for search. That's what they do. Facebook has a much better track record than Microsoft at doing that. Let's not forget that Instagram stories went a long way towards screwing up what Snapchat was doing. Like, that was a gut punch to Snapchat in a major way. And Facebook, when Vine was around, one of the big things that contributed to Vine starting to fumble a bit, in addition to Twitter's stuff, was Instagram adding the videos and stuff like 11 seconds versus 6. Facebook actually does pretty well at showing up and making a dent in industries where there doesn't seem to be any opportunity, and Facebook is a pretty popular platform. And let's not forget that YouTube, Facebook video took a little bit of a dent out of YouTube. Now, it was questionably ethical, and it led to a bunch of companies like College Humor falling apart. Nevertheless, that had a bit more of a global impact than like Yahoo Screen ever did. I sure see a lot more people talking about Facebook videos and Facebook live streams specifically, like, on the news feed, than I see them talking about Daily Motion videos. And obviously, after Twitch, YouTube is the biggest player in live streaming industry, but of course they have to be. They have to be, and they maybe would have been number one if Twitch hadn't showed up. So I'm excited to see how this app does. Excited might be a bit of a stretch. I'm curious. Facebook has gone... There have been ebbs and flows to Facebook's grip over the gaming industry. There was a time when Facebook was a pretty big percentage of the entire industry. Not so much anymore, but I could see that changing. And when you see these graphs of Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and their performance versus one another, I wonder, next year we'll get a graph probably showing showing Facebook in there. And the only real question, considering it's just launching, what would be considered a victory here? Second place? Like not second place, second to last place. I meant to say, I misspoke. What a what a Freudian slip. Second to last place. That would be pretty big. Like if it was doing better than Mixer in year one, just launching in June, that'd be huge. And I think it's possible. I don't think it's going to outdo YouTube, but again, they just need to make a bit of a dent. They just need to, and they have all the tools. They have everything they need to make it happen. I wonder. Anyway, the app is out now. I haven't been seeing too many people talk about it. Maybe you have if you follow more YouTube gaming people. It's out. It's happening. And we'll see. We'll see if it paid off for Facebook to bring the launch sooner. Maybe. Maybe not. And I wonder what Microsoft's going to do with Mixer. I don't know. Anyway, see you tomorrow.